We're
Okay.
back. We're back.
So the recording cut out on me, and then my microphone did some weird stuff.
Okay.
All right.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
There you go.
All right, Rod, that brings us to you.
All right, here's a song. I hope it wasn't fucking popular, for fuck's sake, because that'll kill it. But let's see. Hope nobody knows this song, because it'll be on the outskirts of the fucking wilderness here. Maybe it's an old song. It's been a while since anybody heard this. It doesn't fit into one fucking song that was picked today, so I really like it now. I'm going to go Barry McGuire's Eve of Destruction.
Wow.
I think that's a great fucking song, and I'll go listen to it if you don't remember it. It's just a great, you got to listen to it. I think it's a great song.
Oh,
It's
That,
an old
that one
song.
came from left field. Applause. That came from.
Yeah, we'll see next week when you fucking rip it apart. We'll see.
No, I won't rip that one apart.
I don't know. I think it's time for either one of my nominations, Chris's, or Denman's to get ripped apart.
Yeah.
We're the only three that haven't so far, so it's due
your
coming
turn.
for us.
but
I think we ripped
consistently,
I think we ripped Furley's pretty harsh.
You're right.
yeah, Furry Elf is bad.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like you guys ripped that song. It felt like you guys were just to go. It's a great song. I love it. It's third.
Yeah,
I just remember one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I have
All
about half worth of material on punk rock bowling. So
So the nominations for
one.
this upcoming
here's
week.
day one. We started off.
Oh yeah.
I had to pee.
No, we went straight out and watched the first band.
Yeah.
You saw
90
Susie
something
Moon?
degrees.
Susie Moon was there day one.
Susie Moon was there day one. She was great.
Yeah.
That's right, she was.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Chris knows her. Chris wasn't a
I know
fan.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Definitely.
She's good.
They were
Enjoyed
great
that.
live.
They
All
were
right, what's the list now? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Nathan. What's
Okay.
the list?
So the nominations for this upcoming week, as nominated by Chris, Tribute by Tenacious D. As nominated by Greg Graffin, Armageddon, Fuck Armageddon, This Is Hell by Bad Religion. As nominated by me, Sometime Around Midnight by the Airborne Toxic Event. As nominated by Denman, Cemetery Gates by Pantera. As nominated by Rich, Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies. And as nominated by Rod, Eve of Destruction by Barry McGuire.
Interesting.
Was he one of
List.
the-
That's
What
hard.
was that?
Was he one of the McGuire sisters?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought
That was before. Yeah.
He
Surgery.
transitioned.
Yeah,
before he
before surgery.
became a McGuire sister.
Yeah.
I knew
Yes.
it.
It was Carrie McGuire, and now it's Barry McGuire. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. So he was a sister first.
Yeah, he was a sister of the brothers, and then he's the brother.
Now he's the brother.
Yeah, he was part of the McGuire sisters first, and then he wanted to go solo and wanted to completely go off, do something different. So that's
He really did that.
He did.
He did.
He definitely did. He was. Well, he was on the eve of destruction one night.
Ooh.
Like there.
Thank you.
You just got
Well, I
to
get paid the big bucks. That's why I make the big money.
That's why they give you the big money.
So I get the big money, kid.
That's right. You're the
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Yeah, big. It's always whammies. All I get's a fucking whammy. Well, we got a sound man for the show. I like that.
now. This is great.
This soundboard is the best thing to happen to this show.
Dead Man's like our own Paul Schaefer.
Yeah, we're really.
He was the band leader for Dave Letterman, Nate.
Yes. He was in Spinal Tap, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. There's some great songs there that I can't believe haven't come up.
I know.
All of the Spinal.
Big Bottoms. Talk about bum cakes. My girls got them.
Girls got him.
Well, come on. It's a great lyric. It's a great lyric.
But if you nominate that song, I'm nominating Big Balls by AC/DC.
I think we got a theme going.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. You know the Spinal Tap song, and you remember that song, and it doesn't get any fucking airplay. I'll tell you that. It's not overplayed anywhere.
No.
Well, yeah,
You all know that song.
Because the album art was too grotesque, so they couldn't go mainstream.
Big Balls.
Balls to the wall. Somebody's got to
He's got big balls. But
She's
got the biggest balls of them all.
You got your balls
Not
to the
Balls to the
wall.
Wall by that Accept German band.
Yeah,
Not
we
Balls
don't,
to the Wall. Yeah, nobody, not that.
not that.
Udo.
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 Yeah.
I heard he was gay. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Well, what is that? Whatever.
yeah, I mean, Rob Halford, dude.
He's the Turbo Lover.
He's
Yeah.
Turbo.
Don't get
Now we know where Turbo Lover came from. Holy
Yep.
shit!
Yeah, who's nominating that one?
Probably me.
Yeah.
One more ass ripping, and I'm probably going to nominate Turbo Lover just fucking because.
Just to force us to listen to it for a week.
So I can join in and rip it apart. I'm sick of you fuckers having all the fun on my dime. Damn it.
Yours and Rich's.
Dear Lord Baby Jesus, remember, save their help. Have mercy on their souls, Lord Baby Jesus.
Oh,
Hey, remember London Leather Boys?
holy shit!
That was gay. That was a little gay, I gotta say.
Oh my.
But accept London Leather Boys.
I don't even know that song. I don't know many
Oh, yeah.
accept songs.
That's one of their. That's one of their. I think it's off their first album.
I think it is too.
So there's
But-
there's still been no Triumph songs, no
No.
Frank Turner
No.
song.
Okay. So quick
Thank you.
round. Which band did you think would be nominated by now that hasn't been?
Mm.
Not necessarily a
Dawkins.
song, band.
Frank Turner.
Dawkins.
Go
I
ahead.
did a Dawkins song.
Did you do a Dawkins song?
No,
You didn't do that.
nobody's
No,
done a
you
Dawkins
No,
song.
I did a Rat
You done
song.
Dawkins.
Yeah, Brad.
I did it.
Rat. Yeah.
So Triumph, yeah, that's a surprise. Because I do love Triumph. Yeah.
No Rod Wilkins in the LOC band.
No, I know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I am too.
You could rip them songs apart just like any other ones. I mean, what the hell? They don't get overplayed, I'll tell you that. You ain't hearing that on Pittsburgh radio. That's underground.
I tuned into that show to see Mr. Floppy and didn't even get Mr. Floppy on there.
Well, you know what? He tagged. I know they have Mr. Floppy and they have Searching for Redemption. He tagged me in it under my name, and I thought that's why it was going to be Mr. Floppy. And then, like, they showed Killing Me. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, that's cool. But I was like, God dang it. Show Mr. Floppy some love, man.
Yeah. Within the next 2 weeks, there will be another debut video from the Killing Me.
Sweet.
Kid.
Weekly
Wait.
Killing Me plug.
That's right. Are we plug?
Here we go. Don't have
And there
many
will
gigs
be-
lined up.
there will be something at 2 minutes 11 seconds.
There you go. There's the Coming Undone video is being done right now. Our 9 songs, we were finally getting them from the studio within the next couple days. Completely final. We changed a couple things, had some things remastered. Everything's going to be done within the week, and then hopefully everything's up by the end of June, so the streaming services can make money from us because no one's going to buy that shit. Because I don't buy music, I just stream it.
Is Coming Undone changed? Or is the version I have?
It could be. You could use the one you have, but or maybe one that's it's a little more mastered again. So if you want to wait, I'll send you that, or if you can just match it up easy, whatever. Yeah.
Here, if I had those song that it's going to be.
Yeah. Then just wait. Yeah, because we got them. They sound good. There's a couple things we brought up to John. He's changing them. He's doing that now, and then he said he had already mastered them, like what we got, but he wants to go back through and remaster them.
Okay.
But that should be done.
Just send it to me whenever you got it done.
All right.
I'll take care of that, and then I'll finish it off.
We'll get a review done, a good review.
Yeah.
We'll get you on a podcast or two. Yeah.
We're doing. We're gonna be on.
This one.
July 3rd. We're doing the
rock. Yeah, Bill Damiano's one.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania Rock Show.
Yeah, Pennsylvania Rock Show. That's right.
And then God Hates Unicorns has a podcast. I'm trying to line that up. Here, I have a question for everybody here.
Yes.
This happens with all the bands. Everybody records music, plays it. They put out a CD, they put it on their social media, and that's where it stops. I want to have press about it. I'm not worried about the Pittsburgh music scene. I want to look at the world. Where can we put this fucking song? Like, I don't know in Las Vegas, was there a radio station that plays punk rock that I could send it to, that I could submit it to? Is there anywhere in California? Like,
Germany.
I want to look, like you said, Germany. I'm going to need.
I'll find out from Martina to see if I can get you if I can find some local. That, and you should try. You should. Okay, so there's 3 places that I could probably recommend for you to look into. Scandinavia, okay, because they're big into like Ghost is like those type of bands, but they have that dark underground type thing. So I don't know. They like odd stuff.
Yep.
So Killing Me might fit into what they. Then you need to look in what England. Okay.
Yeah.
And Germany.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'll look into Germany, but you should probably try to see if there's if you go on to Instagram and you search or just search for British Underground music podcasts. There's some really off the wall stuff that comes off on these things that I really think you guys might enjoy. But look for from I've been getting into odd bands from like Norway and Scandinavia and stuff like that, and then of course the German bands that I follow. But there's a lot. If you look for literally just look English underground punk bands, German underground punk bands. There's some really good podcasts. These people love this stuff.
Yes, so that's what we.
Yeah, I'll get you a couple of names for next week to see if I can and go from there.
Yeah, if you guys something comes up, send it to me. Shoot me a message on the phone, at wherever. I'm trying to. I've reached out to Punk Rock Bowling. I'm like, there's local bands play there, so who cares about the local bands from Pennsylvania? I've reached out to Four Chord Music Festival. Didn't get in it this year, but there's bands from Pittsburgh play there. No offense to little shithole. No offense to little shitholes, but I want to play some good fucking shows, and I'm getting old. I don't want to be fucking. If I can get in Punk Rock Bowling, I want to get in there. Yes. I don't.
If I can get you into Germany, we're going to Germany. That's money over there. Like they'll pay for everything.
Yeah. Doc Rotten goes over there.
All right. So are we good?
Yeah,
I think
Nate?
we're good.
I think we're good.
Well, you got 10, man. I know you said you want to do an album review, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. Once we get it out, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Rod, are we doing that other video? The one in the old distillery?
That'd be cool. Yeah. We're talking to the guy. We're trying to work in another guitar player again, and We got a couple vacations coming up this week. That's why I'm kind of looking into what else can we do. And you guys have connections anywhere in the country, let me know. Vegas, West Coast, any whatever. Germany, anywhere. I don't care. So I'll have some not playing time that I want to, when it comes out, I want to fucking push it, because I don't know where to go. So that's why I'm starting all this adventure now and putting that online. And
South America.
I mean, I know, we got the Downstrokes in Maryland. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm talking to this band from Ohio. They're out of the Akron area, so I'm going to ask them. Hey, man, is there a podcast, a radio station I can send this to? Mm-hmm. I'm looking for all those connections.
I feel like a lot of bands would tell you that you got to tour the crappy little places, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not touring. So I'm touring online and sending to radio stations to get the music heard because I'm not touring. So that's why I'm not doing that. I'm not getting in a van and quitting my job. So it's like, what can we do? And it's like, I don't know. We can try to get, as good as the internet is, it hurts you. I mean, there's a zillion bands, but it's like, maybe can we get in somewhere? Can we get wherever, people listening to it? Give us a reason and some money to quit our jobs and go on tour.
Right, yeah.
And working with some of these bands that are living in their vans and their trucks and they're eating peanut butter and jelly. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I'm not that committed. I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. But I'd like to see if I can get a Plates of Ices.
Not unless they're paying you a hell of a lot of money, right?
You got to pay me enough to retire and quit my job. So put $5 million in the bank account and I'll go on tour. Let's go. But yeah, considering where we're at, what we do, and the other guys aren't quitting their jobs. It's like we could hit some Ohio gigs, some West Virginia, Maryland, but we're not going on tour. So it's like, well, let's see if we can scatter it across the United States and get people to play it somewhere.
Yeah.
What's worse can happen? They tell us no.
That is the big question now is how do people find new music?
Yeah, as much as it's available and it's everywhere.
They don't.
I don't think they do.
They don't.
Well, I don't think our generation does because we listen to what we used to listen to. Almost all of us. We don't go seeking new stuff really.
Yeah.
Some of us do.
SoundCloud is the only time I ever hear of anybody getting discovered. Somebody runs across their song on SoundCloud. Oh, I guess that's where the kids go to see, listen to the free stuff and say, oh, that's pretty good or that's shitty or.
Where do you go, Nate? Where do you go to listen to music?
I listen to music on Amazon Music.
How do you listen to it? What do you do?
Well, okay. Usually, what happens is I'll listen to I'll have in mind a certain song I want to listen to. Right. Lately, it's been a lot of the Interrupters following Punk Rock Bowling. So we'll say that. But some days I'll go to the Interrupters page, and if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, it'll say artists like this, or sometimes songs like this song or whatever it might be. And I usually go through that and just kind of get lost in that once in a while.
Okay. So my thing with that is you're never coming across killing me in that kind of an idea, probably.
Maybe not. More than likely not.
Yeah.
You'll get some obscure bands doing that, but you won't get smaller bands.
Yeah. That's kind of what upsets me with Spotify. It's okay, I want to listen to a song whenever he brought up Silent in the City, they said, "Oh shit, I haven't listened to it. I will remember in forever, right?" Yep. And I know I have the CD packed away somewhere, but I don't have it, right? So I went to Spotify. It says I want to listen to this, so I type in "I Will Remember" by Queensryche. It pops up. What starts playing? Silent Lucidity from fucking Queensryche. That's the first song they play. Okay, then they play "Is There Anybody Listening?" It took 6 songs for for them to finally play the song that I went there to listen to. That's why I don't listen. I can't do that. It's like I want to listen to the song I want to listen to.
Yeah, you got to pay for that. You got to pay their subscription.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that either.
Yeah.
That falls into the thing is how do you discover music whenever I think the technology has fucked it.
It's frustrating to do that. That's just frustrating. You don't want to do that. You want to hear what you want to hear.
Yeah, technology has fucked music.
Yeah, because
as good as it is, it messes a lot of things up, man.
It's the idea of on-demand listening. Like, if I were to want to listen to, let's say, In the Mirror by the Interrupters, right now, I can go on my phone, I can listen to it right now, and it takes up 3 minutes of my time. But if I knew that, radio station X was, like, years and years ago, if I knew that radio station X was going to play that song at 9:45 tonight, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to tune in at like 9:30 so I don't miss it. So I'd listen to like 15 minutes worth of other stuff just to wait for that one song, and I might find something else in that 15 minutes that I like. We don't do that anymore because we can just immediately go straight to the thing we want to find.
Yeah. And here's something that used to happen, and Nate won't know this. You guys probably all know this, and I think they did it this weekend. It's like every Memorial Day weekend, WDVE does like the 500 best songs, like for the 3 days, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I used to listen to that on the radio, like on Memorial Day. It was on for like 3 straight days, and I think they're still doing that. Yeah, but it's like you would sit there and wait. That's how you listen to music. Oh man, I hope that they play the Doors.
Well, as far as new music was concerned, I took my approach from Rich, and that was basically, ooh, that's a cool album cover. I don't buy that album.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how we found new music back in early '80s, stuff like that. You can't do that anymore. It's like,
nope.
So there's no physical going to the record store and saying, never heard of this band. $10, let's go. What's that?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, it makes you wonder. It's like, would bands like Motley Crue or frickin' Bon Jovi or whatever even make it today? Would that be a thing? Who knows?
Exactly. Here's a question Rich asked, and I never answered it. It was, what band I'm shocked it wasn't mentioned on here yet. I would say the Eagles. I thought for sure an Eagles song would have come up now.
God, no.
Something by the Eagles.
I thought about it. I thought about, obviously, the number one would be Hotel California.
Welcome to Hotel California. I hate that song so much.
But that song, again, fell into for me, it fell into the, that's been played way too many times. And so
to me, it's like, it's a Led Zeppelin, right? Where, like, I don't get it at all. Like, how is this popular? It's mediocre at best,
Well, I mean, technically, the Eagles are a country band.
Dude, from from back then, their vocals, the guitar work, the double lead guitar work was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not translate to you now, but I mean, that's part of what that was. Yeah. I mean, those guys doing double leads and slide stuff, and all the vocals that were going on in that band were just crazy.
Double guitar work, Rise Against.
When Glenn Fry and Don Henley put that band together, they basically wanted to have everybody be able to sing. And so the harmonizing was the key thing. Like they would be, and they started as Linda Ronstadt's backing band. Yeah. That's how they got started. They were touring underneath. That was her tour band essentially. And then Glenn Fry says, "Fuck this! Why the fuck are we making her popular? Let's do something on our own." And they were basically a country. What kind of country they call that? Like country rock or what? I don't know. It was some kind of they were a country band, and that's
they were. I'd say they were a rock band then. Now I'd say they are more like a country band. Elvis was the king of rock and roll, but there's not much rock and roll about him anymore, I would say.
Yeah. Well, see, they were like, if you listen to Desperado or any of those or any of those first few albums, that's country music.
Well, yeah,
in as pure as you can get it. You know, I think they didn't really turn rockish until the Hotel California album. You know, whenever Joe Walsh joined, you know, I think they took a turn for more radio-oriented rock at that particular point. But they're a good band, but I think some of their songs are completely overrated. Some good tunes there.
Yep.
Same with Zeppelin. I think the thing I like about Zeppelin is that they just didn't do the same thing every album. You know, they didn't really give a flying fuck whether you liked it or not.
Yeah, as evidenced by the fact that I did not.
And then if you listen to all their albums, there's something. It's like Houses of Holy. Is that the same band that recorded Zeppelin 1? You know what I mean?
It is.
Zeppelin 1. Zeppelin 1 was blues. That was basically, and they didn't write those were 3 or 4 of those songs were cover tunes, anyways. Good Times, Bad Times, all that stuff. That was basically a cover album. You know. But anyway, I get why people don't like them. I get why people don't like Pink Floyd. You know. So
I get that.
Yeah. All right. Are we good here?
Okay. I'm good.
I think we're good.
All right.
What a world.
So, just to recap everything. The Sound of Silence and Bro Hymn joined What a Wonderful World, Folsom Prison Blues, Rubber Band Man, Seek and Destroy as the top 6 greatest songs of all time. Ultimately, who came out of it number 1 was What a Wonderful World. Now, What a Wonderful World currently stands as our champion and will be challenged next week by the winner of these 6 following songs. Tribute by Tenacious D, Fuck Armageddon, This Is Hell by Bad Religion, Sometime Around Midnight by the Airborne Toxic Event, Cemetery Gates by Pantera, Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies, and Eve of Destruction by Barry McGuire. But until then, as it currently stands, What a Wonderful World is your champion and the greatest song of all time.